Alright guys, so I picked up a couple Polo Red flankers. I like the original Polo Red EDT. I haven't smelled any of the other ones in the line. I don't own the original Polo Red EDT, but I do like the way it smells. So I found a deal on Red Rush and Red Extreme, so I went ahead and bought them. I'm going to go ahead and see what they smell like, give you guys my first impressions, all of that good stuff. Welcome to the Fragrance Wardrobe. Okay guys, before we begin, I do want to remind you, like, comment, and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And yeah, I'm going to crack them open, show you guys what I got, tell you guys a little bit about what I experienced from the opening, and then I'll come back in a couple of hours once they get a chance to dry down, and we'll run down those dry downs. All right, let's start with Red Rush, right here. Okay, so here's your box for Red Rush. There goes your box for Red Rush and the bottle. This one's going to be a 2.5 ounce. Looks like this. Oh, you can see the juice in there. See it? Yeah, barely, but yeah, you can see it. All right, cap going to be snap on, snap off. Pretty snug fit. And spray. Atomizer. Atomizer's good. Yeah, I like the scent. I do pick up the original DNA. I'm going to hit this arm with a Rush. Okay, smells pretty good. I do get the original DNA from Polo Red in here. This one, I'm going to have some citruses. This comes across a little bit fruity. I'm not really picking up like any type of woods or florals or anything like that right now in this opening. I'm getting like a fruity citrus. Maybe some grapefruit, maybe some pineapple. Okay, it's starting to tone down a little bit and starting to kind of, instead of being like a citrus fruit type of pop in the opening, I might be getting apple in here. I think there might be apple. I think there's apple. Yeah, I think I'm getting like grapefruit, maybe some apple, maybe some pineapple. I don't really pick up like any type of lemon or bergamot in there. Could be, but it's not really jumping out to me. There's a kind of a smooth, creamy undertone underneath the fruit, so going to go ahead and let that dry down. We'll see if that comes up and plays more of a part in the dry down. Okay, we have Polo Red. What is this? Extreme? Yeah. This one, small bottle, only thing I could find. It's going to be a 1.36 ounce, which is 40 mil. So I guess that's not too bad. Your box. There goes your box. All right, bottle on this one's like quite a bit smaller. So tell the differences. So this one is like, you can tell it's pretty small, fits in the hand. Same with the cap, pretty good snug fit. It's gonna be snap on and snap, unsnap. Atomizer. Atomizer's good on this one too. Okay. Yeah, the atomizers on these are pretty good. Well, hold on. This one's leaking a little bit. So a little bit of leakage on this one. The other one didn't leak, but they do spray pretty well. Okay, so definitely different. I feel like I'm still getting a little bit of like that Polo Red feel, but it could be like my mind playing tricks on me a little bit. But what's the most dominant, what I'm picking up? I'm definitely picking up, I think I'm picking up coffee. So I think there's coffee in this one. It's woodier. There is a little bit of that smooth feel like you get with the other Polo Reds. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting coffee and like a dark wood, not a dry wood or like a light, like a cedar or anything like that. I think this is like going to be a dark wood. I'm not sure which one. I don't think it's Gaiac. The coffee mixing in there, there's something else mixing in with this coffee that's kind of giving me a little bit, almost a little bit of like a gourmand feel, because they're coming across kind of a little bit chocolatey, but I guess I really have to like be looking into it to pick that out. But for the most part, coffee and a dark wood. So going to let these two dry down. We'll come back in a couple of hours, maybe like 2 or 3, because they're Polo fragrances and I don't expect them to change or last like 8 to 10 hours and change the entire time. So we'll give it about 2 hours or so, let it dry down. I'll come back, tell you guys what I get from the dry down. All right, guys, I am back. It's been a couple of hours, and I'm going to go ahead and run down these dry downs for Polo Red Rush and Polo Red Extreme. So overall, I like the scents. Smell pretty decent to me. Synthetic, I mean, they're not a niche quality or anything like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and run down what I get from these. So Red Rush on this arm, opening up, like I said, I was getting those citrus fruits, and as it began to dry down, I was picking up like a sweet mint that was coming up, and it didn't hang out for too long, but there was like a sweet mint that came up and hung out for about 30 minutes to an hour and kind of disappeared, faded away, or blended with other notes. And then I'm left with like a creamy must. So the must comes up and it kind of wraps around all the other notes, the top notes that are left around. So you get some of the fruits and everything that are left with this creamy musk, and that's kind of what you get in the dry down. Pretty appealing scent. It's not anything like bad or anything like that. I would not pay full retail for this. Get it from a discount or something like that, but it's not a bad fragrance. I do like the way it smells, and I'm going to wear it. It's just I wouldn't pay full retail. Of course, I don't recommend you guys pay full retail for anything, but it's not like a mind-blowing fragrance. Is it good? Yes, but it's not like going to like knock your socks off, anything like that. So Red Extreme. This one smells pretty good as well. A little bit synthetic. That coffee note comes across a little bit synthetic. There is a very deep, rich wood in here. And as it began to dry down on the opening, I was getting like that coffee, and I was getting a rich wood. Now, once it began to dry down, I was picking up some sort of fruit. I'm not sure what the fruit was that I'm picking up, but I was picking up some sort of fruit. I'm thinking it was a citrus type of fruit because it has kind of a bright sparkle kind of nature. Not really tart, but it came across as like a bright, like citrus fruit. Now it doesn't turn the fragrance from like dark to bright or anything like that, but it added a little bit of a flavor in there. Now that citrus does burn off. Yeah, it burns off, and I mean, it doesn't go completely away, but once it kind of goes away, it leaves basically back to that coffee and the that dark wood, that rich wood that's in there. This one definitely gonna be a cooler weather scent. I would run this fall, winter. I definitely do plan on wearing it in the fall a couple of times. It does remind me of Halloween Man X. It kind of reminds me of Halloween Man X. Now, they're both kind of a synthetic coffee, so if you're looking for a coffee fragrance and you're wanting to save money and you don't care if it's like synthetic, probably go Halloween Man X, because a 4.2 ounce is going to be like $25, something like that. whereas this one's going to cost a little bit more by like probably double. Well, or this one's going to definitely cost you more money. So I imagine, I don't know, the quality might be a little bit better in this than Halloween Man X, but I don't think I don't think it's like good enough to where it would like justify, if you're trying to save money, taking this over Halloween Man X, if that makes sense. On this one, definitely going to be warm weather, spring, summertime, because it's bright. I mean, it just has that summertime and springtime type of feel. End of summer, going into fall, this would work really well. Also because of that creamy musk type of feeling that you're getting from it as well. But this one reminds me of something also, but I can't pinpoint it. I almost want to say like Halloween Man, but not totally like a copy or anything like that. But there's something that kind of makes me think of that fragrance, and it could be that this one makes me think of Halloween Man X. So I don't know, possibly. All in all, though, they're both good scents. If you can find them for a decent price from a discounter, go and pick them up. They're not bad, but I don't think they should be like at the top of anyone's list, if that makes sense. Now, I enjoy them. I like Polo as a house. I like to collect Polo, so worked out for me, and I do plan on wearing them. All right, guys, I do appreciate you watching the video. Please remember, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when I have new videos coming out. And I will catch you guys with the next video. Again, thank you for watching.